It's your girl, Lovely D, y'all. How everybody doing out there today? Today, y'all. I need y'all to pay attention. Lovely D have something to tell you. So, come on and click on and listen. You know, subscribe, hit that bell, like, and share. And if you will do, thank you. Now, y'all, let me tell y'all something. You know, uh, we all go through this in life. You know, we always go through this. You know, we all fall short in life. You know, meaning we fall. Things happen in our life and it don't go the way we always plan. You know, and things just happen in your life. You know, and you be confused. You don't know what to do. You don't know who to turn to. You talk to whoever you think you can who you can trust. But the bottom line is trust in God. Always know when you fall down in life and it seems like it's so hard to bear. And it's like every time you try to get up, something always knocking you back down. It's okay. It's life. Things like that happen. But you need to trust and believe. God is always right there with you to pick you up. Just believe in Him. You know, give all your problems to God. God will fix it. You know, we tend to, talk to our family member, friends, husband, boyfriend, whoever. But what we need to do is talk to God. Just like you talk to anybody else. I got hiccups. You can pick up the phone and talk to that person or get in your car, Uber or whatever, and go by that certain person who you can talk to. And it's like, I trust this person. If I talk to this person, this person can help me. Barbecue, tea cook. But that's what you need to do. You know, give your problems to God. It's okay. We all fall in life. Things is not gonna always be peachy and cream for us. Things is not gonna always go good in our life. It's just life. That's what happens in life. But don't give up. Do not give up. That's what we don't need to do. You know, we don't need to give up because every time we try to get up, we always fall. That's okay. That's okay. It's like I say, it's life. You are gonna fall. Things is not gonna always go, you know, the way you want your life to go. It's just don't. We're not perfect. We're not Jesus. Jesus was the only one came to earth and walked this earth and did no sin, did no wrong. We're not Jesus. That's why Jesus died on the cross for our sins. So whatever we do, we can get on our knees and we can pray, to Jesus and ask, for forgiveness. But y'all, let me tell y'all something. Whatever you going through now, it's hard. I understand that. We all go through things in life and it's hard. You know, but get up on that. But we have to learn how to trust and believe God. You understand what I'm saying? Give all your problems to God. I don't care what it is. Nothing is not too hard for God to handle. He made us. He know what we's gonna go through. He's just waiting on us to call upon him. But just don't give up. I understand, things is just hard. It's just not going right. And you try this and you try that. That means stop trying. Give it to God. Let God deal with that. Let God smooth out your problems. I don't care what it is. Your light's probably about to get cut off. You can't pay your rent. Your marriage is just going, bad. Your relationship going bad. Every time you about to do something always go wrong. That's okay. Just give it to God. Give all your problems, give all your burdens to God. We are all gonna fall down in life. We all gonna fall short in life. That's why we have a God. That's why Jesus died on the cross for our sins. It doesn't matter how bad. Just trust and believe. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Now let me see. Okay, it's going to be okay. Just trust and believe. Give it to God. You know what I'm saying? Okay, your life just turned upside down. You just found out your husband is about to divorce you. You just found out your husband just cheating on you. You just, found out you got an eviction. You need to move because you don't have the money to pay your rent. It's okay. It's okay. Because the reason why I'm saying it's okay, the house you stay in now, that you is packing because you cannot afford the rent, God probably don't want you in that house. You never thought about that, huh? And you be like, I've been here for X amount of years. Okay, that means your time is up in that house. You tried any and everything and it's just not working. It's like, okay, I can't afford this rent. I'm doing everything I can to save my marriage. Well, guess what? Just because you get married, that don't mean that's what God wants for you. You got married because that's what you wanted to do. Was it God told you to get married? Did God put that man in your life? If this man is cheating on you, beating on you, you think God is gonna approve of that? No. I'm sorry, y'all. I am so sorry. But the man who you married, who you is in love with, you have children for, or you trying to get pregnant and you pregnant, or however it is, things are just not going good. Every time you get pregnant, for him, you always get a miscarriage. Well, guess what? God don't want you to have children for this man. that means lock it up. Stop trying. This man is not making you happy. You know, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. Just because you say I do, that don't mean God say it's okay. This is the person who I want in your life. That's not so all the time. Because if God puts somebody in your life, trust and believe. He's not gonna get out there and cheat on you. Because if God put that man in your life, that man is gonna love you, take care of you, and make sure you is okay. Y'all is gonna be best friends. Y'all gonna trust one another. You know, y'all gonna make each other happy. Y'all on the same level. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all can talk amongst each other, communication and trust. That plays a good part in a marriage or in a relationship. It doesn't matter. Y'all understand what I'm telling y'all? So, I'm here to tell you, it's okay you fall short. Just trust and believe whatever you is trying to do, and every time you tries to do it, it falls, and it just don't go right. Y'all ever thought about, well, I guess God didn't want that person in my life? Well, I guess it's time for me to move out this house. I can't pay the rent, the mortgage. You know, because we tend to do a lot of things in our life, and we try to do it on our own. And we try to do any and everything to try to fix it, but it always falls. It's okay. Trust in God, baby. Trust in God. Talk to God. Pray to God. Believing in God. Have patience in God. Lord, stop trying to do it. Because every time you try to do it, you always fall short. I mean, it's like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Okay. Yeah. It is what it is. And let me tell you something. God waiting on you. God is waiting on you to come to him. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. You're sitting back. You're crying. Because you really loved this man. That's why you married him. But the thing is, you is loving him. Is he is really loving you? It's something to think about. You know? Because we tend to try to do everything on our own. And every time we try to do everything on our own, what happens? It never just go right as planned. You know what I'm trying to find? Oh, you know, it just never goes right on plan. That means stop trying. That means give it the guy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's okay. Okay, I understand y'all been together for years, X amount of time. And it's like you gave him your everything. Well, I'm here to tell you, God is your everything. You know, God will make in a relationship, y'all, and God is not pleased of it. God will make you very uncomfortable to make you say, I had enough and walk out. Y'all don't believe that, huh? Y'all don't believe that? Mm-mm. Y'all do not believe that. But I tell y'all this. I'll tell y'all this. You trust in God, you know, you believing in God. If you believing in God and you trust Him, give your burdens to God. That means give your problems. Give your problems to God. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to do it by yourself. Hey, Giora. Hey, my baby. You know, stop trying to do it by yourself. Because when you tend to try to do things by yourself and it always go wrong and you wonder why and you just be sitting back crying or you wondering, now your nerves bad because things ain't going how you want it to go, and it's like in your head it's like, I'm trying everything. I'm trying everything I can to make this marriage work, to pay my the house mortgage, rent, or whatever. Okay, I understand that. You've been there for years. Well, I'm here to tell you, your time is up. Your time is up. That means God don't want you in the house anymore. Because if He did, He would make a way for you. That's right. That's right. And you're right about that. Not all help is good help. That's why I tell you, go to God. You know, believing in God. Stop believing in men. That's right. That's what I'm trying to say to y'all. You know, it's time to just cut ties. You know, and you be like, well, the years that we spent together, it was rocky, it was good, it was bad. Just think about the good things and be like, I'm gonna always have love for you. Not because I'm in love with you. Yes, He does have better plans because guess what? Once God closed a door, believe me, God is about to open another door, a better door for you. That means you're not going to be struggling. You're not going to be worried. Them tears is coming down your eyes. Baby, wipe them. Wipe them. And say to yourself, this is the last time He's going to make me cry. This is the last time anybody who is making me sad and cry and mad and worried, upset, they taking your peace. When somebody is taking your peace, that means you need to back up from that person. I don't care who it is. You back up from that person. You don't let nobody take your peace. Your peace is your everything. Because if you don't have a peace of mind, you're going to always be miserable. You're going to always have sadness come in your life. You're not going to be happy. Everybody looking at you like, well, what's the matter? You always sad. Why? The people you have in your life is not supposed to be in your life. God is trying to take them out. Once God take them out, in your head, oh, I love you so much, why you left me, and you put that person back in your life, sweeties, it's going to get worse. It's not going to get better. It's going to get worse. And it's going to constantly get worse and worse and worse. Why? Because God is not pleased with that. Once God close the door, once God take a person out of your life, leave that person out of your life. God took that person out of your life for a reason. So why is you trying to put that person back in your life? Is it worth it? That person always put his hands on you. He always take your peace. He always put you down. You always argue, fight. You know, you don't have no trust in them. You don't have communication. Y'all don't talk. Every now and then when he wants sex, bam, I want sex. You open your legs, bam. And it's like, I don't even feel it with you anymore. That means once God take a person out of your life, leave that person out of your life. Y'all better believe that. I don't care how much you love that person. That means you lusting after that person. God ain't pleased with that relationship you is in. Y'all, if a man always make you cry, if a man always take your peace and you always worry, upset, he always puts his hand on you. Once he walk out the door and he come home a little late and the first thing you say is, I know you was with that woman. Listen to your intuition. God didn't give it to you for nothing. You better listen to it. Take heed to it. You know, if somebody tell you, your husband, your boyfriend, whoever is cheating on you with somebody else, okay, you don't have to react right then and there. Take heed. Pay attention. Pay attention. They do have some people, I'll tell you this and that, just to break your marriage off. Why? They jealous. Then they got people who really care about you and they don't want to see you hurt. But you got to know the difference. Because a lot of people pretend to love you, like you. They don't really want to be around you. They just want to know your business. But trust and believe. See, once you stop telling people your business, watch how many people be falling out your life. You're not giving them what they is looking for. You know, you're not giving them what they looking for. And what they looking for is miserably in your life. They want to hear you complain and cry and mad. Some people feeds off that. It's like once you tell them something is going wrong inside of their body be like, yes, none on my time. Whatever I'm going through, you know, that's what they be thinking. Yeah, whatever I'm facing and I'm going through, I'm miserable. And guess what? They want you miserable too. Well, I put the barbecue sauce on it. It's about to burn. But yeah.